Okay, so as you guys know, I have been selling a lot of my old test supplies and materials that I don't need anymore to support me in getting some of the new materials that I want to test with and use for future video purposes and just for my candle line in general. So I've been selling a lot of my supplies, and it's kind of been slow and whatnot, but I have been getting some sales. So one of the things I've had on there since like months ago, like from last year, it was a fragrance oil, and it has majority of it in it. So I bought a 8-ounce. I bought like 3 8-ounces. Two I sold, one I still have, and then the other I just sold. So I sold it for honestly cheaper than what it was supposed to be sold as, but I just needed it up and out. And then eBay kind of upcharges on shipping anyway, so I can get a few dollars off the shipping and whatnot, you know, so there's that. But yeah, so I sold it about like $4.99. I had it on there for about $6.99, but eBay, you know, suggested that, you know, I can do a promotion to lower the price for people who have been watching it, and I want it gone because it's been sitting here for a while, and I don't want it to expire, even though they last like a while and it's been in the dark, so it shouldn't. I just want to go ahead and get it up out of here. So I sold it for like $2 less, and somebody bought it. So actually, and thank God, because I did that legit yesterday, and it is currently 7:04 a.m. So the next day it actually sold, so I'm actually really proud of that. So I'm gonna show y'all some of my stuff on here. I'm gonna link it down below in the link in the description with my eBay link, because I'm selling all my materials on eBay, and every single material that I'm going to be selling is going to be there. I think some of them have where you can make counter offers, but majority of them or some of them don't have that, because I paid a lot of money for that, and also it's newer. And also unopened, like that wax pack. It was like, it's unopened. But I did do a promotion on that one too. I did it for like, I believe like $4 less, because I still need the money back from that, because that was expensive. That was wax. So me selling that wax will give me enough money to get my other pound of wax. So I really want that sold and out of my inventory. And I'm gonna fix that smoke alarm too as well, because I'm sure y'all tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing it. When I was testing, it went off one day and whatnot because of the LX series I was using, and it just overly smokes for some reason, and then my smoke alarm just went off. So ever since then, it's been needing a change of battery, so I need to do that, and I've been procrastinating on that. So this is the package that I'm going to be shipping off. I like to reuse my packaging, because why not? So I have my label, and I already know I'm going to have to blur this, and these are some really big labels, as you can see. I kind of want to cut it, but then I kind of don't, because I want to be lazy, honestly. But I guess I'll cut it if I can find my scissors in a hurry. Alright, so I'm going to try to put it somewhere up here. I didn't want to have to take this down like I usually do, but I guess I'm going to have to because of how I put it. I'm covering the previous label that was on there, because I don't want anyone to get the old label confused with the new one. So I just have to do this, because these are not waterproof, even though majority of the people who ship don't use waterproof labels. I just like to go ahead and do this. I'm probably wasting tape, but here we go. So I'm going to ship this out later. Because I remember, I just got this order in a few minutes ago. So you know what that means? It's packed. Well, it was already packed up. I pre-pack up everything, measure out everything, and then put the shipping information in there. So everything's already packed up. I just go ahead and, you know, print the shipping label, purchase the shipping label, print the shipping label, and go ahead and send it out. So I sent it out around like the first day that I get the order, depending on like when the post office is open. So if it's not open, if your package don't go out as soon as you order from me, it's just because the post office wasn't open, or I was really busy, and which use a lot of time. I'm not really busy right now. So but yeah, I just got this order a few minutes ago, and it's already packed, put the shipping label on, and ready to go for the day, because it's really early. So you know, we're gonna ship it out later. So a quick update, I have purchased my my wicking tool, so expect a video on that. I'm so excited. Oh y'all, I am so excited. But the only negative thing about it is that it said that it's made to order, and that the processing time for that to ship out my order is up to 4 weeks. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. I pray it doesn't. You know, I got faith, but it could potentially. So that's the only thing about it. So that tool and like double wicking and stuff like that is going to have its own dedicated video on my channel, so I'll be expecting that. Also, I'm going to be getting into some more educational sit down videos because I want to make that staple right now in the earliest of my career on YouTube, so over the years those can go back and generate more views and more new viewers who are specifically searching for how to make candles and tips and tricks and all of these things and whatnot. So then new viewers can come find me that way through my older content, and then if hopefully hopefully that'll be a blessing, but they will like my content and then find my recent stuff, and then go down the line and just go down the videos and actually be able to find my newer videos, my newer content, and then join a crew like that. So I am going to be trying to get into my bag for, like y'all know, a lot more digital products, affiliate marketing. And quick note on that, I am now an affiliate with Crafty Base. So they are another inventory site. Currently I use Inventora because it has a free software, but there's also a paid subscription where it's, I believe, $19 a month. And then Crafty Base is around, I think, 22 at the moment. The last time I checked, I think it was around 22 because I think it was on sale. I'm not sure if they're continuing to strike the price down to 22, but usually I think it's around like 29. But I will say with them though, they are more expensive, but they do offer a lot more features. So if you're just now starting, Inventora is gonna be perfect for you. Or if you're already scaled up, then you can go to Crafty Base. But if you're looking for something free, but you will have to pay to get your reports and whatnot. So I'm hoping that it can work like that, because I'm going to be using it for free, and then at the end of the year when I need my reports for tax time or whatever, I'm going to purchase so I can get all my records, and I hope that I can do it that way and then go back to the free version. I don't know, but I'm hoping that I can do it that way until I'm able to fully just outright pay monthly or even annually to get the price down. If you guys are starting out and want a free version, or even you want to pay for Inventora's version, you can start out with that. I know I am. And if you're already either scaled up, or you're trying to scale, or you're going to scale, you're on your way to doing that, I highly suggest Crafty Base at that point. If your systems and if your inventory and just the operations of your business are a lot more heavy handle, and just like need a lot more care, and there's just a lot more functions that Crafty Base has. Inventory is a newer software, and it's still growing, so I do like that, and whatnot, being able to support a woman-owned small business that is continuing to grow with us and hear us out, and be able to add more features to the product. So I do think that's really cool. But if your manufacturing and your business type is a bit more complicated, I would suggest Crafty Base. But if you want something that's a bit more simple, with a bit more of an elegant interface and whatnot, something that is more like easy on the eyes, and it's just like, oh, boom boom boom, it's just like a few features or whatever, and it's easier to use, and you want to try to get into it to learn easier, I suggest Inventora. So yeah, they both are wonderful softwares, and I hope to be able to do a demonstration video for you guys on both of those, and hopefully be do sponsor videos at some point as well. But until we get there, I hope you guys find whatever software fits you best, and I hope you're enjoying them. I know I am. I'm still debating on if my company is going to be, because I'm already thinking about my scaling and manufacturing in the future, because I'm trying to be more efficient, and I'm just trying to think ahead on when I make my decisions, and try to make the best decisions that I can now, to be able to further myself along, or just make an easier transition later on in scaling and whatnot. So I'm trying to see, do I want to transfer my stuff to Crafty Base once I start scaling, or do I think that my manufacturing and my products are simple enough to where Inventora will still do me good, even when I do have my own storefront? Like, are my products simple enough, and my ingredients simple enough to need a simple interface like that? Or do I want something like Crafty Base that has a heck of a lot more features for those like big brand stores. Like it has lot numbers, manufacturer, it just has a lot. Like y'all gotta go on there and see that. But I will say they honestly are both worth the price. You just gotta find which one is best specifically tailored to you and also with your growth. So you can start with one, transfer to the other, because I may be doing that and whatnot, but I will say that both sites are very good, and they're very good for their own purposes as well, especially for where you are in your business, where you're trying to go, and just how your products maybe manufacture and just how you may operate your business. But yeah, so the links for crafty base, inventora, and any other site like Shippo for shipping purposes, even Amazon links for any materials and supplies for branding, just anything of that nature are going to be down in the description down below, as well as my socials. So of course follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Destiny Hope Candles, of course. And also those links are affiliate links, so I do get a small commission or even, you know, discounts and coupons for any of your purchases, any of your clicks, and just you guys supporting me in general. Thank you for those of you who have even just checked out the links. If you've purchased something, if you just checked the link, if you signed up for any type of software or systems that I have linked down there, thank you guys as well, because it is supporting me, and you don't have to, you know, go through my links, but you still chose to, and you trusted my business sense with my recommendations for apps and softwares, and I thank you guys for that trust and that support. Yeah, so I finally got my wax sold. It's a full 10.5 pound slab. I had already packaged it up, but I opened it and made sure everything was nice and neat and everything was in here. So I'm gonna retape it, and I'm gonna print out the shipper label. Okay, so it's been a few weeks now, but I finally got in some label sheets that I requested from Sheet Labels. Like I was saying before in previous videos, they allow you to get like sample test sheets of certain labels. Well, all labels really, but it's for really like label textures and whatnot, and how they print for your printer. So they gave me 3 sheets and whatnot, and I actually kind of don't mind the material, because when I got their crystal clear material, it was for inkjet, so that's probably why I felt like that, so the ink could actually sit into like the crystals. But as y'all see my ever labels before, they were not like flat good clear labels. So I mean, it was good like if you wanted to print clear labels on an inkjet printer, but it wasn't the quality or the texture I was going for, because that's one thing I did not like about those. And even when I was trying to print, it didn't do that good anyway. So, but this is the materials, you can see. And I got just like the regular white material. I got just the regular one because when I was, y'all know I'm changing my label design for my candles, so I was thinking about going more to color, because I used to limit myself so much with the whole minimalist thing and the black thing and all this extra stuff. I used to limit myself so much with colors, even though I do like colors. It's just I like muted soft colors like pastels. So I do like colors, I just like soft toned down colors rather than, you know, like a pastel to where I like the point of pastel to where it's like muted, but I don't like the point of pastel to where it's like a bit bright. So I like a bit, they go deeper. I like deeper colors that are muted. And when I do like colors, I just didn't really know how to implement them, because I always see color labels. I was like, oh, that's so pretty and whatnot, but I just didn't know how it would fit into my brand. So I was thinking about, that's why I just go ahead and got these test sheets, because I was thinking about honestly changing my labels and trying to do something like a bit more color and whatnot, in which I made a design and it was actually kind of cute, but it just wasn't good. It just wouldn't fit my branding and like my jar type, honestly. Now, honestly, if I had like a different type of jar, it probably would have looked really good. But with the jar that I have, I just didn't like it or agree with it for that. So I just go ahead and went back to what I was thinking before, which was the just clear gloss labels. But what I'm gonna try to do, well, what I'm going to do is I'm not gonna get them in black ink. I'm gonna get them in color ink, but with that I'm gonna have them like a metallic font, if that makes sense. It's so cute. I came up with a whole different design, and then I went back a few days later and then I added some more stuff. So I'm proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself for being creative. Okay, and also I want to let y'all know that I am selling some more of my materials. So I'm done with the LX. If you've seen the preview on my Instagram at Destiny Hope Candles, I had a preview for a LX wick testing video for I think, yeah, because I was gonna be trying like a different wax at the time and whatnot, but then I was like, you know what, why go for a different wax when one I still have some left. I sold a 10-pound, a slab of it. I sold a slab of it, thinking that, okay, I was gonna use that to get the other wax I could try it out. And I was like, why am I wasting my time with that when I know that this wax works well? The only con of it is that it's a bit more expensive, but it's still affordable. You know, it's not like these other waxes that are just out the water, but it's not the cheapest wax either. But when I say that wax works, that wax works. I don't know, I just don't like LX. When I was even wicking my last jars and whatnot in a different wax, the IGI 4627, these wax just don't appeal to me. I don't know if it's Candle Science's version. I don't know. Maybe other people have better LX versions. I don't know. But I'm going to be using Premier Wicks from now on. So I've been hearing a lot of hype from them by Black Tie Born. So I'm going to be investing in those. And which actually I have a few come. I have like I believe like 3 different sizes, because I kind of narrowed it down. So hopefully one of those sizes is going to be my perfect wig recipe. These wicks just, I don't know. Y'all heard me complain about those wicks enough, but I don't know, they just don't do the job for me, and they do soot and a bit too much. So I don't know if that's addition to paraffin, you know, the paraffin wax or anything like that, because this wax is full of paraffin. So I don't know if that has any, you know, thing to do with it. But even when I was testing other waxes, because I've been testing with LX wicks, that's the only thing that Candle Science recommends is LX wicks. So I've been testing that like non-stop for like every wax I've used, because I've mostly used paraffin waxes or paraffin blend waxes and whatnot. But LX are just not it. They soot entirely too much, and I can't blame every wax that I come across. It just has to be the wicking choice. So yeah, it just sucks. So in my opinion, I've had people who say they like LX, you know, in the comments on my Instagram video, and I was like, I'm glad you like them, because I can't get them to work for nothing. Maybe it's, I'm being honest, maybe it's, I'm assuming it's the type of wax she uses, but it is not working for me. So I wasn't gonna really sell these because like I didn't know how to do that, because shipping would like, imagine paying for these like with shipping. I didn't want to charge too much for these, but I also needed to get something out of it. Plus I needed to ship them off, and like how much I probably need to charge for them. It probably look like it's too much, because like, you know, these are like 12 packs or 10 packs, and I've used a few, especially like this one. So that's why I was thinking about bundling them. But yes, I guess I'll, you know, want a few dollars and whatnot, and shipping like minimum is like $5. So I still need to get, you know, my shipping for it. And so that's what I'm saying. So like it makes sense to buy these for like, well, really this one, because this one I use like a lot more of. So this one is like a full pack. I mean, I pay like, I believe like $9 to $12 for one pack by itself. So I think it's justified, but you know, looking at it be like, oh, but it's justified. Yeah, I mean, if y'all want them, they're here. But I also do have some really big packs. So these come pre-stickered, and these are pre-stickered as well. And these are LX14, LX16. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 LX14s, and there is, I didn't really use these because these weren't my sizes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it's about 8 or 9 in here for the LX18s. And I have a bag of LX16s right here. They come pre-wick too. And majority of these are going to be like, because I really didn't use, did I use any of these? I think I did for my main candles. But they pretty much have about 80 to 86 in here. I did like one or maybe 2 12 candle batches and stopped using them. So yeah, because I was not confident in like the wicking choice at all to be selling it. So I pulled them back, and I'm gonna be trying a different recipe. So because I was gonna be trying an entirely different wax, but then I was like, you know what? Why not just keep testing with that wax? Like, yeah, it is a bit expensive, but candle sites did go down their shipping. And regardless, I know that not many people use that wax. And two, so like I'll be different in that way. I won't just be the same as everybody else. And not only that, but it works well at 6%. So that means majority of fragrances that I may try or test out in that wax should work, because it's a full paraffin wax, and like it's the hot throw is amazing. I do want to like try like a higher percentage, like maybe 7 or 8%. I was thinking that, I'm teasing that, because it's already so good at 6%. But the thing is, I've only tested and used 6%, so it's like all I know is 6%. So I don't know if I could go up and it's still good. But I also am scared to go up, because if it's so good at 6%, like most waxes that start at 6% have not worked at 6% for me. So, or some, especially paraffin waxes, only go to 6%. So, and even at that level, it's like, oh, in my head, it's like, oh, if it only goes to 6% and it can only hold that much, then oh, the hot dog got to be amazing at 6%. It's not. So with this wax, it is like really good at 6%. So I'm thinking I could go up a little bit more just in case, because I don't know the full parameters of how it's actually going to like deliver smell, like at maybe 7% or 8%. But I also know that the fact that since it's so good at 6% and it works amazing at 6%, then I don't want then it could be possibly too much, and like, you know, have too much hot throw and whatnot. You know, like there are certain candles that just smell like, ooh, it's just too much. I don't want it to be too much, and I feel like it could possibly be on the verge of being too much. But I still gotta try it. And there's these LX16 wicks. It's kind of scratched out, and LX24. So these were the ones that I was using on my current recipe and whatnot. So the thing is, like I was saying, they soot and like smoke weirdly. They burn weirdly for me, but they do get a beautiful burn, but they don't burn all the way to the edges. So that's why I thought it was safe, because it wasn't getting really hot. It's just the wick just soots too much, and just throws around like a lot of, you know, smoke or whatever. So, but honestly, they were still usable. So that's why I was gonna go to market with them, but then I was like, even my parents was like, yeah, they may work, it may be safe, but you know, yeah, because my dad brought that up and said like, oh, that's kind of ugly. And I was thinking about that too. I was like, I don't want it to look ugly though, because my jars are so clear. Because honestly, I could get away with that in my previous jars that were like matte black. These aren't black anymore. These are like pure like glass jars. So you're gonna be able to see that soot a lot more. So I'm just gonna stop testing with LX, and hopefully the wicks were the problem, not the wax, because that wax is amazing. I was like, why am I trying to go for different wax? Because in my mind I was justified, and I still am, because I was looking for cheaper waxes that were more reasonably sourced, so I could say if my main supplier sold out or whatever, I could try from every different like location or retailer who sells that wax, you know. So it's more valuable and it's more reasonably priced. And also a person who sold pallets, because I like to work with companies who sell in bulk. So when I work with you in smaller quantities, I can work with you in larger quantities, and I already know that your product is amazing, your customer service, how you work your delivery times. I like to work with people and to build with people. I don't want to buy, you know, the wax for the flaming candle, and then, because the only person who really sold pallets, like full-blown pallets, like, yes, some other people may sell like discounts, but that one, the aesthetic to me was the fact that it was a automatic pallet of like 56 cases of it, right? Because I don't know how many cases I want to buy. I don't know how many cases I may necessarily need to buy, but it comes with a number for me to buy. And it comes with like a straight up price point. And because it also told me the amount of shipping and whatnot. Because with other places, like I think the flaming candle, if you went over like 21 cases, you had to call them to see how much the shipping was gonna be. Now I don't want to do that because I feel like you're just gonna scam me out of shipping. Like, you're gonna charge me too much. So because you have the upper hand at the point, because I can't see what the system tells me, I just see what you come up with me to pay. I don't like that because I'm leaving it in your hands, and I don't know y'all like that. So I want to really work with Lone Star for a lot of that, because they so legit specified packages and pallets and whatnot for a certain price. So I was gonna go with them, but then I don't know, I was just reading too much into it, and I had so much time before I was able to buy the waxes that I wanted to try. So then I started looking at different waxes, and this one looks like it performs better, and this one has better reviews on Hot Throw and stuff like that. So I just went down the rabbit hole because I had too much time to think and little time for action. And then it was getting up on the time that, okay, stuff is selling, I got money to go and re-up on those supplies. Do I want to test them? So now it's getting to the point of where I'm scared to buy it because I have to test it out, and it's something new, and I don't want to waste my money on it. If y'all want these products, you can comment down below in the comment section, or you can DM me on Instagram, because that's where I have like direct links, and I don't think I can link anything in YouTube comments. Go over to my my Instagram as well at Destiny Hope Candles, and subscribe here too. And not only that, if y'all see any other videos that you're interested in, go watch those. I'm going to be using my iCards a bit more. I'm trying to get more on my professional tip with YouTube and whatnot. So I'm going to be using a lot more of my iCards instead of just talking about the previous video, or like back in the day I put the thumbnail in it. I'm trying to be actually put links in the video, so like I can show you the video of I can show you the link of the video that I'm referencing, and also if that video just goes along with what this one is talking about, any videos that are more popular, that have more views, or that could be more helpful, or that are more aligned with what I'm talking about in this video, I'm going to be putting iCards and things of that nature. And also they're going to be at the end too, so if there's anything else that you're interested in on my page, go and watch it. And also don't be afraid to like and comment here, and also don't be afraid to dislike. If you dislike something, dislike it. And also it doesn't hurt me anyway, so I'm fine with it, and I'm fine with you having that that freedom to do that. So yeah, don't feel uncomfortable doing it, because I won't say it if it hurt me, and it doesn't hurt me. Now it may hurt when you see, like, if you look on your analytics and like see like the percentage of like ratio, but just to know that the YouTube algorithm doesn't punish you for it, I'm completely fine with it. So yeah.